Tennessee's population is rising. More people demand more water, more roads, more water-dependent energy, more housing, and more cleared land. At a time when climate change threatens our wildlife and our waters, sprawl and roads devour our countryside. Tennessee loses 80,000 acres of farms and forests each year. But the good news is we've been helping meet these challenges for 20 years. We can forever green Tennessee, because in 1991, with great vision and foresight, our Tennessee state legislators passed the most important environmental legislation in Tennessee's history and established 4 conservation funds. These funds were designated from a small increase in the cost of registering real estate. This is a common sense approach so that as our population rises, as real estate is developed, and new residents move to Tennessee, a small increase in the transfer fees is reinvested to protect our most critical wetlands, our parks, our woods, and waters. The Tennessee Real Estate Transfer Funds generate each year about $20 million. But state budget problems and a silent public make these funds an easy target. The Tennessee Real Estate Transfer Funds were used last year to help make up a state budget shortfall. That is not why the legislature established these funds. The Tennessee Real Estate Transfer Funds are crucial and represent less than 0.1% of our state's $29 billion budget. Tell your legislators that these funds must be restored. A forever green Tennessee is at risk, and because in all the world, Tennessee is special. What beauty for contemplation and what bounties for use. Written in about 400 AD by St. Augustine, these words could still be describing Tennessee today. Compare Tennessee to other places on earth. Think of Sandia Rock or even the Desert West and realize we live in paradise, the greenest state in the land of the free. Tennessee is blessed with mile-high mountains in the east, the mighty Mississippi in the west, and tens of thousands of miles of sparkling rivers flowing in between. Flowing through the Cumberlands where waters fall and bluffs are tall, where life is abundant and shimmers in backlit splendor from the rock house you crawl from. Flowing through the Nashville Basin, porous like a sponge with caves under cedar glades, awash in spring beauties. Flowing by greening fields and farms that feed us all. And flowing west to the glory of the Oxbow Lakes, horsetails, white pelicans, and the knobby mead cypress.
Well, look at the
What beauty for contemplation, what bounties for our use. Tennessee is glorious because we're located just south of where once the great ice sheets that scraped off all life in ice ages over 2 million years stopped just north of us and missed Tennessee. So ancient species that were eliminated in Ohio still live in Tennessee. Tennessee has the most fish, crayfish, and mussel species on the continent. We support half of the freshwater species in the United States. Our Duck River has more kinds of fish per mile than any other river in North America. What bounty! Tennessee has more cave openings than any state in North America, with vaults and cathedrals to astound. Tennessee has more species of trees than throughout all of Europe, with 150 different kinds of native trees. Our garden blooms with them in the spring and blazes with them in the fall. And our wildflowers and salamanders, our elk and deer, wild turkeys and fox, black bear, river otters, squirrels that fly, and bobcats that prowl, and no one knows how many species of insects, but they make our soils bountiful for use, and lives more beautiful with the whimsy of the dragonfly and fireflies that lend magic to the night. And travel some back road on a misty, moist morning and see the dew rise over the good farmland still tended, with the round bales of hay shimmering like brass in the morning sun, the rows of bountiful cropland that Tennessee is blessed with to feed us and sustain us. Applaud our legislators for their foresight in 1991 that created the Tennessee Real Estate Transfer Funds to conserve so much of this good land and life.